Oh my god, friends, I'm at a loss for words. Genuinely, I don't even know how to intro the snapshot, and I always know how to intro the video. Sit back and buckle up, because welcome to one of the greatest snapshots of all time. This stuff is insane. Ah, yes, the Breeze. We know him. We kind of love him. The Minecraft 1.21 big bad guy. Everything has changed. It's all different. What in the world is that? Is that perhaps a... is that a breeze rod? I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it that they've done it. The wind charge is gone. It's done. Oh, but it gets even better. Let's get a little bit of looting in the mix, and what do you think happens? Oh, it definitely happens. 1 breeze. I take it out with a looting 3 sword and 7 breeze rods. What in the world? 7 breeze rods. Alright, now our new friend, best friend, the breeze rod is cool. We've got a couple different options. Inside of the crafting table, we can place 1 and we get 4 wind charge. You multiply that by 7 that I just got, that's 28 from a single one. They're mechanically exactly the same. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Oh, and a little shout out to me, but check out this beautiful statue that I built. Tell me something nice about it down below. Alright, now look, I hate to be that guy, but I feel like I say this in every snapshot video nowadays. Earlier this week, we embarked on a little mystery, a saga. It was very spicy. It's all about a brand new weapon, and I called it again. I said it in the video. I think I left it in. I called it. Please allow me to introduce you to the heavy core, one of the most intriguing looking things in the entire game. In game, if we go ahead and drop this on ground, look at that thing. That is so strange looking. It's really unique. If we try and place it, you can actually place the heavy core on the ground. In survival, we run this experiment for the first time. If we try and break it with our fist, I have no clue what's gonna happen. Oh, that's breaking slow, and it's heavy sounding. Yeah, I feel like I should probably be using this for like a pickaxe or something. Much anticipation, a dramatic delay, the question you've always wanted answered, the heavy core. What in the world can we do with it? Well, I really thought I would be able to like talk and commentate all the way up, but I kind of ran out of things to say. Oh, that breaks slow. Anyways, the answer, do I get it back? Do I get it back? What happens? I get it back. Okay. So the breeze rod is the new way to get wind charges. You get way more than you would have ever gotten before. You could turn them into a wind charge, or inside of the crafting table with one of these heavy core items, we can make that brand new weapon. Now, statistically, we compare it to a diamond sword. I feel like that's kind of like neutral average. It's exactly, apparently the same. Go ahead and get a willing test subject into the mix here. We swing our mace at you, swing our mace at you, swing our mace at you, and you're gone. Deleted. Alright, so the mace. This requires a little bit of skill. I haven't tried this yet. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but if we go ahead and do this and... Oh, I did it. Look at my health. Oh, check that out. I did a ton of damage to you buddies. I'm sorry about that. They said they wanted to do this, by the way, so ethical. Realistically, this is like 15 blocks off of the ground. I should hit the ground and almost go splat or whatever, but... Oh, if I time it right, no fall damage at all, and I dealt a ton of damage to the cow. 1 hit it. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, all right. So for this little test, shout out to Allwrap developer. If I freeze the tick and then I hit the ground and take number 2, we fall and we hit the armor stand in the middle, and okay, well, look, I forgot to freeze the thing, but look at how the armor stands moved around. Check that out. That's so cool. So this mace thing, it's gonna build up damage as you fall, and when you hit something, it'll damage whatever you like try and hit, but also provide a little bit of knockback to things nearby as well. All of the armor stands that were once doubled up, like 2 blocks out from the middle, they've been sent out in this pattern right here. That's so cool. Oh, this is amazing. Hey, yo, by the way, today's a Java snapshot video, but I do want to say that all of this and a little bit more is over at Minecraft Bedrock, so Bedrock, you get the love too. Go check it out. So gosh, guys, like side note, behind the scenes, look, when that exciting snapshot like this dropped, usually I like kind of get an idea of what I want to talk about like in order, but like with such a big snapshot and so many exciting things, it's like, what do I even talk about in what order? Like, I want to talk about it all. So this heavy core item, if you want to make that brand new weapon, really cool, gotta master it more, but a heavy core, it's gonna send you over to the trial chamber. Speaking of the trial chamber, a lot of changes have happened here. Check this out. The vault is now going to be signified with polished tuff and andesite. Well, that's going to give us a little bit more differentiation when we're running inside of the vault with the mysterious skin. Does anybody get it? And speaking of the vault, this chamber, I don't know how familiar you are with it, but this is a completely different room than before. We've got up, we've got down, we've got apparent missing blocks, probably a bug, but yeah, there's brand new rooms added to the trial chambers as well. This one is like a complete ultimate maze, and look at that parkour right there too with a vault hidden. Oh, no, with 2 vaults hidden. Haha, that's so cool. And that brings me to the vaults. The vaults has got a brand new loot table at long last. We've been dreaming of it for so long. Look at that. Those arrows are completely different. And oh my, is that a little bit more garbage? Haha, trash. Exciting. So one and done with the vault. You know how it goes. We'll go ahead and move over to the next vault and unlock it. Please give me something good. Give me something new. Maybe an armor trim? No. Enchanted iron. Oh, exciting. Oh, this room is so cool. Look at that. You like parkour up this staircase right there. Try and land over here and then keep moving to the next vault. Even more loot than ever before. Oh, well. I like it. I get something good. Brand new armor trim in this snapshot, actually, too. And an enchanted book. I mean, hey, that's nice. Alright, so for our first quick look at this snapshot, let's go ahead and flip into spectator and fly around. If there's anything you want me to check out more in depth in a follow-up part 2, call it down below. This room right here, I don't really exactly fully recognize this one either. This is a much grander staircase than ever before. For sure. Oh, this is cool. This structure feels way larger than any of the trial chambers I would have found before, and well, a decorative pot. What in the world? Are you plain and blank? Yeah, you're plain and blank. How about you? Plain and blank? Yeah, plain and blank. Okay, all plain and blank. Nice. So this snapshot has done it all. It took, oh, there you go. Brand new pottery sherd right there, and it actually generates on the pots, dude. That's so cool. This is beautiful. I love that the devs have done this. This snapshot expands on what Minecraft 1.20 was with the whole, like, sherds and stuff. We've got 3 brand new sherds you're going to be able to find, and they're all inside of the trial chamber, and they all can generate on these pots. That is such a cool way of doing it. And it's like ancient storytelling straight up. Also, side note, me and my bald self, intuitive self, has noticed that this is way more loot than you would have ever found in one of these central rooms than before. And inside of this stuff, oh, we got loot inside of it too. Oh, it's beautiful. There's so much treasure here now. That's sweet. Moving down this way, it says still here. I wonder if we got that entrance room. No, the layout is just flipped and completely changed. This is way bigger than before. If the whole update is all about this is exactly what I'm talking about. We're gonna have a trial chamber that is like 7.5 times as big as the last one. Now, this looks a little familiar. We got the secret room, right? Open this up. We got a bed and a little bit of a chest. I like the loot there. I think all of the loot has been changed across the structure. And we got this big tree room, a little bit familiar. The door, mysterious door with a cave behind it. New loot? No. New loot? No. Ah, lost with new loot. How about it? Give me something new. Ooh, okay, very good. A little bit of arrow, a lot of bit of arrows. Okay, we'll stack them together. A shield too. Okay, I'll take the apple. You know, in all the chaos from this snapshot, I completely forgot to show you this chest with all of the brand new items. Let's talk about the sherds. If I were to get a little bit more bricked up, as in like get a lot of bricks inside of my inventory, I could go ahead and craft these brand new pots, and I love this. This means in the future going forward, like 1.25 or something, whatever that update is, the desert update finally, we could actually expect to see even more pot stuff expanded. Look at these new designs, they're clean. The axe one, it almost fooled me. I thought that was in the game for a while. It's so like familiar looking, but these ones absolutely new. This one is called Flow, this one is called Guster, and this one is called Scrape. Another thing I feel like the devs were sleeping on for so long is banner patterns. Like, how did that update not come with any banner patterns at all? But no, that drought is over. Look at this one. It's a spiral. That's so cool looking. Almost reminds me of like the Riddler from Batman or something like that. And then obviously the breeze right here too. These are both going to be new items you're going to be able to loot from the trial chambers. So even more exclusive loot. Oh, and speaking of exclusive loot, armor trims, one of the coolest things added of all the time, in my opinion. We got 2 brand new ones. This one, Bolt, and that one, Below. Full diamond, trimmed all the way out with gold. On the left right here, we're looking at the copper one. On the right here, we're looking at the breeze themed one. I'm like so speechless today. I have so many thoughts and so many words rushing through my mind, but at the same time, I'm just like completely speechless. I can't believe they've done it. This trim right here, the copper one, I think I like it a little bit more. This is given like some kind of ancient steampunk grace or something. Like, look at that. Netherite with the quartz, it's clean. But no discounting to the breeze one, because the breeze one is so cool looking too. On this one, specifically the helmet, it goes so hard. You get like a heart shape on the back almost, and then on the top of the helmet, I guess you're not gonna be able to see it. On the top part of the helmet, it kind of like spirals in as well. It just looks so good looking. I love the idea of not only more sherds and updates, but more armor trims and updates too. Like going forward, they add any structure to the game, you could put in armor trim, and they've actually done it. 1.20 was maybe just all a big setup. I love it. Back over inside of our 100% new world, let's go ahead and run it again. Let's find a brand new trial chamber structure and check it out. I consider myself decently familiar with the trial chamber, and my big question is, are they all just large now? Because, oh my god. Okay, so we got a familiar looking room. I like that room. It's a lot of vertical, but then like over here, it just keeps going and going. The trial chambers as a whole, it almost like, I mean, out of the ones that I've seen, we'll check another one, but they all just look bigger. Send myself over to a new location, and right off the bat I see another one. So it looks like the trial chamber still has the bug with like some of the biomes spilling in a little bit, but yeah, this chamber, this room in specific, this is so big. It's like a whole maze, and like, oh, look at that in the middle with like the pedestal going on. I wonder if that's what the changelog was talking about. So the structures, I'm definitely going to dive into these files a little bit more, but remade chamber 3, and it's called a pedestal. That one totally looks like a pedestal in the middle. Also, for those of you concerned about maybe your inventory filling up, say, is it time for the bundle? No. They're just going to make it so you get one unstackable item per vault to like avoid filling up your inventory. Also, no more horse armor and saddles. Very notable, but I don't think anyone's sad about it. Alright, you dare me to do it by naked, alone, and afraid inside of the big maze vault right here with nothing more than a maze. Oh, that was a terrible idea. Okay, look, I was yet again a little overconfident here. If I could collect up all damage, I could one-hit you, but it looks like maybe you're gonna one-hit me. Excuse me, lads. This stuff is rigged. In a world of more calm changes, the blur in the menu background, it's been updated a little bit. It looks a little bit smoother to my eye. Apparently, it's been adjusted to like help performance and everything like that, but yeah, I don't know. It looks smooth. It's nice. I feel like we should go a little bit full circle here and swing back over to the maze though, because this thing is so cool looking. So as I fall more, it's going to build up more damage, which means if I had something with a, if I had something with a lot of health, one hit could take it out. And so, of course, that begs the question, an iron golem has quite a bit of health. Let's say, theoretically, I found myself 200 blocks in the air, falling straight down, and I have an iron golem. For science, it begs the question, I fall 200 blocks down, I need to save myself, okay, it's harder than it looks. Alright, how about 20 block critical on the iron golem, and oh, you're gone, I don't need 200 blocks, that's insane. One of the coolest things to take note is that if you actually like deal the removing blow, all fall damage is canceled. Like none at all. I'm sorry, poor llama. You have to go away. Oh, it bounces the other one too. And the sound design, roll it. Yeah, that sounds so good. New weapon and new enchantments. Those of you may be wondering about it inside of the enchanting table, nothing quite yet. But judging how these snapshots have been, spicy, fire after fire snapshot, maybe that's on the way next week or something. Maybe the new big meta here is going to be wind charge with the axe. I set myself up, I come back down and... Okay, look. We come back down and it's just gone. This mace and this new mechanic being the same on Java and Bedrock makes me wonder if the rest of combat is going to be overhauled in this update. Feels like it would make a lot of sense. Now, look, in all of my excitedness today, I don't know if I even mentioned that, like, basically all of the snapshot is Minecraft 1.21. All of that stuff, it's all experimental changes. So finally, after all those wonderful doggy snapshots, 1.21 is expanded. Inside of this snapshot, we have a couple of technical changes and data pack adjustments as well. There are so many more changes to all of the technical stuff that I definitely fully can wrap my brain around. It's all there. It's in the changelog. And inside of this snapshot, about 40 bug fixes as well. This is insane. This is such a big snapshot, and I can't believe, like, pre-releases for 1.20.5 or any of that. It's like not inside. I'm shocked. Armor trims, pottery sherds, my beautiful statue. What is your favorite thing from this big snapshot? And if anything, what should we check out a little bit more? You call it down below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. On the end card is another one. Check it out. Tap like, subscribe. It's been me, Waddles, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.